Hello everyone, welcome back to my Unreal Engine open world tutorial series. So today I am going to implement this moving to the top ledge when I am at the topmost knob hanging point, and after that when I press space again the character will move to the top side of the ledge like this. So that's what I am going to cover today. And also I had already worked on this hanging on the ledge part when there are no knobs, no hanging points in the available for the character to grab, and I have disabled it to implement knob based climbing system. So I have restored this as well in this episode, and I need to smooth down this transition from the hanging to top part. I will work on in the future. And as always, this episode is also sponsored by these generous patrons. Thank you very much for the support you guys are giving me. Alright, so this is what happens at the moment when I am at the last edge or last point in the wall. This point, when I press space, this happens. It's not working as expected. Okay, so let's see how to fix that. And here I have already, actually I did work on that part before. Let me show you. It's not working because I have disabled it because I wanted to work on that this knobs based wall climbing system. Alright, so this is the, let me show you the place that I work on detecting the upper ledge. It should be let's see, yeah, here. Right, so here if I don't have any knobs, we have this no knobs output, no knob output. So I'll connect it like this, and I have a pin here. So if there are no knobs, I'll connect it like this. Alright, now let's see what happens. Okay, no. Oh, wait. Not only this part, I need to connect this false node as well. So this, what this false node means, I don't have any, yeah, I don't have any hits. That means I don't have any knobs available for grabbing. Right, so yeah, this happens because at the moment I have set up my character to change the eye case of the hands based on the knobs location. So but this moment, at this point when I am at a ledge, I do not have a knob. Okay, so let's for now let's forget this part. Oh no, actually we can't do that. We shouldn't do that because in that case the system will be less versatile. Okay, so we need to give proper values to the IK positions of this left hand, right hand, and left leg and right leg. So alright, let's see how to do that. Okay, so I reconnect it. Well, I think I should fix this. Okay, so where do I set those values? Right, this is where I set the movement mode to on wall and stop the jump in montage. On so at this point I should set the IK values. So, or maybe before this, right? Okay, let's see. I'll set it here. Yeah, let's quickly take a look at how do we set up this here. So it's like this, right? So I will convert this part to a macro, so I can reuse this. Can I just convert this? Right click and promote to macro. Okay, no, that's bad, because again I'm gonna have to rename these values. So let's go in here, select all, and collapse to macro. Okay, so I'll name this one set IK, no, set wall IK, set wall IK M, because this is a macro, and I'll move this execution pin upward. Like this, and wait, what's the input? Input 2 is RH, alright, so I name it RH, and input 1 is LH. Okay, LH, and input 3 is LL, and this one is RL, that means right leg, right? Compile. Okay, so let's go here, right here, and let's drag and drop this, and instead of this part I'll use this. So this is RL, should go to RL, and this is LL, should go to LL, and this is LH, it should go here, and RH like this. Right, now I can get rid of this part. Alright, let's see if everything is alright. Yeah, it seems fine. Alright, so now I can use that here, set wall IKs. But we have a problem. How do we determine these IK values? That's the issue. So what's the easiest way to do that? To get the leg positions, we already have a function. I think calculate, no, not that. I think we should have one right here. Get wall leg positions. Yeah, this one. So we can use it here to calculate those values. Right. RL here and LL here, but we need the hanging point and the forward. So yeah, the hanging point is for the hanging point, let's just use this out hit impact point, and we can modify that later. For now, let's use that. And for the forward, I think we should use out hit normal. No, out hit impact normal, right? I'm not sure. Let's see. Either this or either out hit impact normal multiplied by -1. Let's see. So now the leg eye case should have proper values. Right. That's wrong, but okay. We have some value at least. Right. So I know what should happen now. I should reduce the height of the legs. So for the hanging point, okay, so here is a problem. As this forward vector, I have used the impact normal of this one, but the problem is actually this is a line trace that I do vertically. So yeah, I think I should use this instead of that. Let's try that. Right, now the leg positions are correct. The next thing we have to fix is the hands. So to fix the hands, well, for LH and RH, I think I'll just give the, well, let's first give this impact point for both. So this is the ledge location actually. Let's see what happens. Right, that does work. And yeah, when I move on the ledge, I need to update that as well. So that works, right? Alright, so before implementing left move and right move, let's see if this character can climb upward onto the ledge. Yeah, it can. So yeah, now we need to fix when I'm on a knob how to get on the upper side of the ledge. So right, let's see. When I press space, that means here, this part. So maybe instead of this is some old piece of code I have written before. So I think I should be able to reuse this part. Yeah, so let's do that. So yeah, let's convert this part to a macro. Hmm, how to do that? Right, we can easily do it like this. Let's get some space and expand this node. Expand node, right, and then keep the selection and collapse to macro. So I'll call it hang no check ledge, right. So here after the check knob, I'll drag and drop this check ledge, connect it like this. Alright, let's see what happens. Let's quickly move upward. He just moved to the upper part. Alright, okay, so maybe let's just to make it easier to test, I'll move down this. Oh, we have another bug here. I'll deal with that later. Okay, so it just moved to this ledge, and after that nothing happens. So I think the reason is well, let's first try removing this knob and see what happens. Nothing. Even if I press space, he's not moving. Okay, so let's debug and see. Right, let's move this here so that we can see. Let me get some space. Right, I need to select the player character. Okay, now when I press space, you can see the execution line goes to this check ledge like this. So what happens here? Let's see. Where does this break? Right. It keeps going here. It keeps taking this path. Why is that? So in order to climb on the ledge, this condition should be false. Okay, let's see what's the condition. Get actor location and compare it with the hit impact point. Not compare, it deduct from the hit impact point and check if the impact point is if the difference is larger than capsule half height. Right, so let's do something like this. Let's get the moment state, and let's select this value based on the moment state. So if it is working, it should be this. If it is yeah, also jumping, it should be this, and falling also it should be this. If it is already on the wall, I'll make it this, not multiplied by 1.5, multiplied by 2. Right, shall we see what happens? Right, that worked. We may have to do some optimizing for the IK changes and stuff to make it more smooth, but yeah, that works for now. Alright, so I'll stop at this point for today. And if you like to support my work, you can get the membership of my Patreon club. Link would be in the description below. So as you may have already seen, uh, it's yesterday I completed the 5,000 subscribers in the YouTube channel, and thank you very much for being with me. That means that really means a lot to me, and I will continue to do this better in future. And okay, see you in the next episode. If you enjoy my work, consider supporting me in Patreon.